Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is MegaShadowFist, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. And when we last left off, we were basically cooking Mr. Nukanunanunanunanuna's goose. You might say, who is Mr. Nukanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanunanu from slot 2, it looks like. That was the most recent save that we had. By the way, I upgraded... I like postponed this for a little bit because I was kind of worried about compatibility issues. For those of you who have iOS 10 on your iPhone, this game can run on iOS 10 because I'm doing it right now. Because at first I was gonna wait until I completed the full Let's Play until I then get iOS 10, so that, you know, in case like there were some weird compatibility issues. Because apparently this isn't even supposed to be compatible with iOS 9, but I don't know. Anyway, this is one of those things. Anyway. Hold on, let's do this so we can have a... why do I do that sometimes where I stop in the middle of a sentence? The only possible answer is this. You saw the statue in its original form. Right there in the room where the alderman was murdered before it was broken. How dare you! Mr. Justice, are you accusing the witness of some sort of crime? Yes. Yes, I am. Florent LaBelle, I accuse you of the murder of Alderman Rex Cuby. Ah! Order! Order! Mr. LaBelle, you've been accused of murder. Do you have anything to say in your defense? How could you possibly accuse me, the embodiment of beauty?
Way to go, Apollo! This is the conclusive evidence we needed! Magnifico!
We've got you now. We know you killed the alderman, now admit it.
Silence.
Silence. Enough of your silly games, Justice Dono. This prancing peacock would not possibly be the killer.
Objection!
What are you talking about? His alibi has already crumbled to dust. And I just proved that he was in the Fox chamber while it was still locked tight.
Silence.
Silence! Why could he have not seen the statue in its true form before the murder? After all, he was close friends with the alderman. Ergo. Yes, that's right. I clearly remember it now. Alderman Cuby told me about it. About what the statue actually looked like. I mean, he was a good friend of mine.
Objection! Yeah, right! He wanted to show you a secret gift just like that!
Silence.
Silence! Moreover, it has already been proven that he was not present at the scene of the crime.
It has?
Forgotten, have we? Recall the little scump's little statement, if you will. When Jinxie Tinmo unlocked the Fox chamber, she saw the alderman and the mayor collapse therein, and no one else. He could have hid behind the forwarding screen. He even said that he was behind the forwarding screen during his little testimony. Granted, he said that was after the murder, but come on.
Oh!
Dang it. The fact is, it was you two who made that appear in yesterday's court session. Thus, Florent LaBelle could not possibly have been in that locked room.
No!
Ah! I just don't get it. How could Jinxie not have seen LaBelle? The proof is incontrovertible. No room for debate exists. Am I not right, your boldness? It does seem awfully conclusive. The facts point to the defendant and victim being the only people in that locked room. Moreover, the defendant has already confessed.
Objection! Silence.
Silence! I've never seen him do it right after objection. You cannot defend the indefensible. Your role in this charade is over, Justice Donal.
But...
Your boldness. This trial will last an eternity if we are to keep crossing blades with these simpletons. It is high time you brought down the hammer of justice. A point well made. I believe it's time to declare a verdict. No, it's not, Birdie. You might say, what's Birdie? I don't know. It's like Birdie. Like Birdie from Street Fighter 1. Also from the UK, just like Simon Blackwell. This court finds the defendant, Damien Tenma.
You can see that my time is at hand.
Mayor Tenma?
Counselor, this is a matter which I must testify. Record only for your confession.
This is not the voice that I gave him. Counselor? Oh, right, he must mean me. Has he finally remembered what happened before the blow to his head? Bailiff, don't just stand there, seize him!
It's no good, I can't restrain him. No man to spare, for I'm Tenma Demon of the yokai.
I really don't like doing this voice. Mr. Justice, do something! Since when am I responsible for court security?
Apollo, this is our chance. We might get some new information out of him.
Your Honor, seeing as our client has something new to say, I believe due process demands that we hear him out, even if he is a yokai. When you put it that way. Still, I believe testimony by a yokai is unprecedented in the legal world. We've had testimony from a parrot. We've had testimony from a ghost. Next case, since more likely we're going to be doing the DLC case, we've had testimony from a certain something. I'm not going to say what it is, but I've heard of this certain something. So, yeah, come on, just stop. I mean, granted, that's in the future, but still, come on.
Unprecedented absurdity, more like.
Alright then, Mr. Damien Tenma, or should I say Mr. Temataro. Your testimony, please.
I shall not speak of recollection most real courtesy my host Damien Tenma. Heed these words, mortals, will hear them, but once you shall.
Witness testimony. You know what that reminds me of when I say kakakaka like that? I don't know if you've ever seen Hokuto no Ken. Fist of the North Star, if you will, Hokuto no Ken. What was I saying? In that anime, like, you know, there's the famous, you know, the if you ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. They actually parodied that in an anime that came out earlier this year. Prince of Stride? Was it? Yeah, Prince of Stride. No, not Prince of Stride. There's Prince of Tennis, but then there's Stride. What was the show called? Was it Prince of Stride? I don't know. The Stride Show, the anime that aired earlier this year with Hanazawa, it had Hanazawa Kana, and it had I was about to say Oda Nobunaga. What? Oda Nobunaga. No. Whatchamacallit. Anyway, the ruler of Demon Kai.
Pale guts the demon there in the darkness.
Suddenly, Okamoto Nobuhiko is what I want to say.
Suddenly, two yokai did appear. On one side, I thought the rule of Demon Kai. On the other, the mortal enemy, the Naruto Fox.
I'm pretty sure this is the exact same voice that I gave Ted Tonid, isn't it? Something like that. So the defendant asserted that the room he was in was very dark at the time.
Straight enemy, yes, indeed, all was in darkness.
And the part about Tematoro and the Nine-Tailed Fox being there?
Yes, that too. There was total turn overhead and Nine-Tailed Fox cleared a gourd.
I call animal abuse, Your Honor!
It would seem the defendant's recollections are not to be trusted. Yes, well, truth be told, my host's recollections are still a bit fuzzy. As if Hef dreamt that happening lingers in his mind.
Apollo, may I come? Maybe I can help here.
Oh, okay. Really? Oh, you mean?
Yeah, I can hear the discord in his heart. I sense an unusual emotion in the mayor's memory of the event.
Okay, I just hope your findings don't come back to haunt us. Again. Alrighty then, are you ready? Oh, anyway. Anyway. I'm sorry, once it starts, I can't stop. Anyway.
Barely conscious.
Okay. Barely conscious was Damien there amid the darkness. Suddenly, two yokai did appear. On one side, I, Dematoro, ruler of demonkind. And on the other, my mortal enemy, Nine-Tailed Fox. Why is he happy? What? Yo! When the Nine-Tailed Fox appeared, you not only experienced shock and sadness, but also something like joy as well.
Joy? Perhaps it was joy that light coming to my eyes at long last. A long terrible creaking did pierce the silence. And then there was this light.
Isn't this the voice that I gave Ted Tony? Is this just gonna be like my generic, like, bad guy voice for whatever?
Oh, the reflection was a door that did produce that infernal racket.
A creaking door? Oh, you must be talking about the Forbidden Chamber door. It does make a lot of noise. Hold on, let me see all that again. As is the joy of light, the light coming to my eyes at long last. Oh, I see.
So, this means the Forbidden Chamber really was opened. But what about the sudden light he described?
I think I know. He mentioned darkness and Timatoro towering overhead. Maybe the mayor wasn't really in the Fox Chamber at the time of the crime. Mr. Mayor, did the darkness that you were in happen to be here? You aren't saying that he was actually in the Forbidden Chamber, were you? Present?
The Forbidden Chamber? Was it not the Fox Chamber where the murder did? Was it not the Fox Chamber where the murder did occur?
Because, like, that's the only logical outcome, right? Rita Mordio? Yes, but it all makes sense if you were in the Forbidden Chamber. That terrible creaking sound was probably the Forbidden Chamber's door opening. And the towering Timatoro you saw, most likely the Forbidden Chamber statue.
Why, yes, that would explain it. That would explain it.
Oh, was he, like, in a regular, like, maritime mode for, like, half a second before?
The darkness of the stuff of the demon's grasp.
But even if that's all true, then what about the Nine-Tailed Fox?
Maybe he was seeing things. Just like Jinxie and her imaginary yokai. Are you guys stupid or what? Come on.
Fantastico, Apollo! It's entirely possible! In a groggy, dreamlike state, people can misremember things in events.
Misremember, you say? Let me think. Ah! I do believe I remember now. That was not the Nine-Tailed Fox. It was...
The Amazing Nine-Tails, of course.
The Amazing Nine-Tails.
Yep. What? The Amazing Nine-Tails.
At first, this is but a dream, I thought. Now, however, most clearly you ever recall it. Plus, the Amazing Nine-Tails who did open the Forbidden Chamber's door.
Down to 60. I'm sorry I asked.
The Amazing Nine-Tails? But that was the victim, Orderman QB, right?
Yeah. Why would he open the Forbidden Chamber? Wasn't he trying to keep it sealed?
Never mind that. This is completely new information. Let me enter it and run an update.
Barely conscious was Damien Tim in the Forbidden Chamber.
Barely conscious was all in the Forbidden Chamber.
Okay, info updated. Amid the darkness, a mighty statue of Timatoro loomed overhead. Suddenly, the door did open and a shaft of light did pierce the gloom. The Amazing Nine-Tails had come to the rescue. I would ask why was he sad, but like considering they're like mortal enemies, I don't know, let's go with it anyway. It's a new emotion, so why not? When the Amazing Nine-Tails opened the chamber, banishing the darkness within, you felt joy, but didn't you feel shock and sadness?
Yes, so the hazy dust of my mind to recollect something of that nature. I believe it's a fiend's cape of red. For when I did behold it, a great wave of sadness did inexplicitly wash over me.
A cape of red.
Apollo, we've reduced the noise level. Oh, but there's still a little left.
Mayor Tenma, why were you sad when you saw the red cape?
One dude.
What could this mean?
I guess his memory's still a little spotty. I know because his latest recollection contradicts the evidence.
Yeah? Yeah, it's only one of those. It's one of those contradictions that slaps you right across the face.
Something this obvious could arise when someone is trying to force a fuzzy memory to a definitive shape. Apollo, I know what you have to do. You need to present evidence that contradicts the image you see.
Oh, so it's basically the same as the usual cross-examination process. Okay, time to review the evidence. Look out, contradiction. Here comes justice. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Barely conscious. We can't press either, that's right. Barely conscious was Damien there in the Forbidden Chamber. Amid the darkness, a mighty statue of Timotoro loomed overhead. Suddenly, the door did open, a shaft of light did pierce the gloom. Info update? The amazing Ninetales had come to the rescue. Are you trying to say that... When did this all occur? A mask found washed. It might have been at the crime scene. I don't... What? Okay, so let's look at everything from the beginning. Barely conscious was Damien Tenma there in the Forbidden Chamber. Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. So... The statue, it was apparently wrapped in a large cloth. No fingerprints could be lifted from the cloth. Wait, so... He was smacked in the head... No, that's probably not the contradiction, is it? I'm really terrible at these. Amid the darkness, a mighty statue of Timotoro loomed overhead. Suddenly, the door did open, and a shaft of light did pierce the gloom. Okay, so... Amid the darkness, a mighty statue of Timotoro loomed overhead. Let's look at everything. Sole document Timotoro. It seems those who foolishly choose to depict the demon are cursed. A newspaper with a photo of Timotoro soaring through the air. Diagram showing the scene of the crime. Drawing in the foyer, including the office used for the caretaker Phineas Filch. Token of goodwill made in secret. Jinxie is now the only one who knows what the original looked like. Photo of the fox chamber with their bloody footprints and black feathers scattered on top of the blood. A mask found washed up in the riverside. It might have been at the crime scene. White hair inside. Photo who sparked the monster craze and saved Ninetales from becoming a ghost town. Jinxie's eyewitness account. The demon in the hallway near the crime scene. She says fled for the foyer. Gonna call for help. Caused the death stabbed with a spear. Estimated time around 3:20 p.m. The victim was in a had been in a drug-induced slumber. Oh, then how did he save him? Then I wonder. Is that the contradiction they're looking for? Suddenly, the door did open. A shaft of light did appear. Okay, I guess that's it. The amazing Ninetales had come to the rescue. Is that it? Because like, if he has a drug-induced slumber, is this right? I'm gonna try it. Nope, that's completely wrong. Mayor Tenma, your recollection contradicts this piece of evidence.
Where is this contradiction of which you speak?
Oops, looks like I got the wrong one. The contradiction challenge, Mr. Justice, just earned himself a penalty. You don't think it... Okay.
How to compare testimony and evidence again?
Okay, so... Wait, hold on. No, I'm overcomplicating things. Like, if it was... There's only one of its kind, how did he unlock it? Is that what they want to say? Is that what they want us to say? Let's try it. Nope, that's wrong too. Okay. Yeah. This is going to be the... I'm going to get a guilty verdict on this, I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain, at least. Anyway. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I think I'm just going to figure this off screen and then start the next episode when I figured it out. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.